Uh, X-Men Schisms. I don't know. I was getting this wrong. Number two. Uh, 2 of 5. The world is kind of getting in turmoil now. We have found out now the new Black King of the Hellfire Club is a little boy, but pretty much a very special little boy. The Hellfire Club now has no longer any mutants involved in that club. They pretty much wiped that away. Uh, Almost every country has a Sentinel program, but the thing about the Sentinels, they're malfunctioning, and we see the X-Men scattering teams all over the place to handle these uh, these these Sentinels. We're starting to see more tension between Cyclops and Wolverine. Uh, the mutant that kind of set this all in traction walks onto the X-Men's doorstep, and pretty much Wolverine grabs him as like, this is because of you, you little you know what, and pretty much is like, how do I get Steve Rogers on the phone? And Cyclops is like saying, no, we're not going to turn him over to Steve Rogers, you know. Wolverine's like, why the hell not, and we're starting to see more of that build up in between them. Frank Cho's artwork is not bad, pretty good. Aaron's does a good job on Jason Aaron's, not bad once again. But still, we're still seeing that build up, and we're seeing more and more, of what's to come down the line and why there's going to be this breakup between the X-Men. But it hasn't been that bad, guys. It really hasn't. Not at all. Batman: The Dark Knight, number 4. Andy Finch has a badass cover, right? See Etrigan on the cover. It's a badass cover. Once again, guys, I like David Finch's view of Batman. And in this book, we see Batman pretty much uh, retrieve or rescue the person that he was supposed to rescue in the last issue. And he's taking her somewhere safe. But she's like more saying, no, you can't take me there. And we get a little more backstory on why she doesn't want to go there and things like that. I'm forgetting the woman's name right now. I'm sorry, guys. But we find out that her father was going to use her as some kind of sacrifice so he can be some kind of high demon priest on. That's why, then that's pretty much what this book is more about, the supernatural. So then from there, we head over to what was going on with Etrigan. And he's still looking for this demon, Ragman, or whoever, as they call him. He's in a sewer. And all of a sudden, when we have a battle between Etrigan and this demon Ragman or whatever, and up comes Blaze, and she's talking about how, Etrigan, you've lost everything, all your strength, everything like that, even your rhymes. You're not rhyming anymore, your powers are gone, and she offers Etrigan, I'll give all that back if you come serve me again. I'm not going to tell you, even though this book came out a week ago, I'm not going to tell you guys what the demon chose. But let's just say this. I don't think you'll be too shocked to know. We also get to see what's going on with Jim Gordon. Uh, Gordon is being framed for supply. He's being framed by a fellow officer in a way of basically having street level Venom, and he planted all this on him. So not all is well for Jim Gordon as well. And what's to come in the next issue, it's not so well for Bruce either. But not bad for the first issue. Not bad. Not bad at all. Like I said, I like David Fincher's direction with The Dark Knight. Alright. Green Lantern Corps number 62. Tony Bedard. Sensei Blue Goblin summed this up very well. It is not very wise to be a Kyle Rayner fan, because in this book, Kyle does some really dumb, something really stupid. You ever heard the saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned? That's pretty much what this book is about. Uh, Poor Kyle, and still to the point you're like, Kyle, you idiot. You know, what are you doing? And that's pretty much what this is all about. I'm serious, guys. That's pretty much what it was all about. Green Lantern Emerald Warriors number 12. The Beast. The Beast. The Beast. Peter Tomasi writes this. Another good one. Another great one-shot solid issue. The Guardians have discovered that something is killing off some lanterns, and they ask Guy to assemble a team to basically investigate. Guy wants mainly, the people he can trust, John Stewart, people like that, Kilowog, but they're all on assignment, so he pretty much has to get new people to help. And all hell breaks loose when they find this creature. It's huge. It looks like a giant, I don't know what a spider-like creature, and it can blend into the surrounding and things like that, and it nearly kills all the lanterns. And that's the sad part about it. But in the end, guys, does 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 Guy and the rest of the Corps triumph? I'm gonna give that away. Yes, he does, but it's not very happy in a good way, because you should know what happens after that. JSA number 53. The Coming of Darken. Once again, the JSA members, along with the Challengers of the Unknown, solve the mystery of the mysterious city underneath Monument Point, and what's to come, and what key part Jesse Quick plays in the rise of this dark god known as Darkin. That's pretty much all this was. Not bad, very not bad. Mark Guggenheim once again does a good job writing the JSA. The problem I have with this, guys, once again, is that it is hard. It is very hard for me. It's going to be hard for me not to see a JSA book come September. Very hard. But it was still good nonetheless. But it's just still going to be hard, guys. Alright. Teen Titans number 98. The Vengeance of Superboy Prime. See that cover? Superboy, JT Cruel. Good job, as always, sir. Uh, this was a good book. um, the Titans are getting on with their lives. They're adjusting as well. Raven is still having a hard time adjusting to Solstice being with the team now because, like I said before, her powers really like almost like keeps Raven away from the rest of the team. We're still going through the breakup with Connor and Wonder Girl, and Ravager is slowly, almost like easing her way into Connor's, trying to get to Connor. So she's kind of like being a little snake about it, but it's still cute. I ain't gonna lie too much about it. Uh, Superboy Prime here has returned, and he's brought some help to deal with the rest of the Titans. He wants to get back home to his world, but he even says like this. There's this big monologue where he's like, "In this world, I'm the psycho. I'm a villain. I'm not a hero. And if that's the way it's gonna be, fine. But I'm gonna do it my way so I can get back. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna do what I have to do to get back to my world." And it just so happens he wants to pick a fight with the Titans. More importantly, pick a fight with Connor here. Uh, the cliffhanger at the end is really what was like shocking, and I'm not gonna spoil that for you. If you want to know, pick it up. I think one more issue or two more before the relaunch of Teen Titans, but it was still good. It's good to see Superboy Prime though. It's always good to see him. Okay, and the last DC book, which I know not a lot of people have really been keeping up on, or you know, it's just I don't know. Wonder Woman, 613. Uh, JMS and Phil Hester co-write this together. This is the part 13 of the Odyssey story arc, and it puts Diana against. Uh, I'm totally forgetting this woman's name right now. I'm sorry, guys, but we also get to see a fight between this Wonder Woman and the old Wonder Woman, her old looking self, which was kind of cool. It was okay, but it's not that bad, guys. It wasn't that bad. And JMS plays up the sci-fi. He likes that stuff, but it wasn't that bad. Not that bad at all. All right, and so we move on from DC and Marvel, and we move on to Dynamite Comics. Green Green Hornet, excuse me, I'm about to say Green Arrow. Green Hornet number 17. Uh, the Red Hand, as you can see right here, is playing out. Has captured has captured Green Hornet. Is now playing a cat and mouse game with the new Kato's daughter, Mulan, and he's doing this for a reason to get the attention of his former sensei. And who's his former sensei, you may ask? None other than the original Kato. And that's pretty much what this is all about. But once again, it's good stuff. Phil Hester and them do a good job. Out, they've taken over the book pretty much after Kevin Smith left it, but it's still been very good. Uh, very good. Green Hornet, people. I do urge people to pick up, the Green Hornet. You will like it, or get it in trade. but it's been good so far. Okay, so there are all the books from last week that came out, guys. Tell me what you thought of those books, and I will be back later